Hey guys, welcome to the fourth round with the Blue-Red Fevered Visions Burn deck in Standard. And this is in a Standard League. We're 3-0 so far. We've beaten 3 different decks, and we're about to play actually, I've already played it, as you can see. I was recording the first game of this match, and my recorder crashed on me, so I lost the first game. It won't be live, so I'll be telling you about it, after the fact as we go through the recording. The rest of the match, though, will be live because I was able to recover my recorder to do the rest. So we will go ahead and get started here. This was the hand we got, and it was one I liked. It was a little weird, though, because it didn't have any spells, and obviously our deck has way more spells than creatures, but I kept it because of the Abbot and the early Storm Chaser Mage. If we drew into good spells, it was going to be a very fast, explosive hand. And we drew another Storm Chaser Mage, which seems good at this point. I play Storm Chaser Mage number 1, get in for 1. Don't really know what my opponent's doing at this point, but Hissing Quagmire probably means a Dirtily deck of some kind or another. And we miss on a land drop. We do draw Fevered Visions, which seems like it would be good in this matchup. But we don't have anything to do. We can play Abbot of Crawl Keep to try to hit a land drop, or we can play Storm Chaser Mage. And as you can tell, since I didn't play it before combat, I decided to play the Abbot in an attempt to try to hit the land that I so desperately need. And would we hit a land? No, we hit another Storm Chaser Mage. So, it does get us 1 closer to land, theoretically. Ultimate price on our Abbot. Reading the bones is good for us a lot of the times with our deck. I mean, we want our opponents to be doing damage to themselves. But we still whiff on drawing a land. But I do play second Storm Chaser Mage and just start attacking in the air. We have him down to 14. It seems like this is a salvageable situation if I can draw a third land. 1 Storm Chaser goes down to a Fiery Impulse. And we finally draw a third land. And I play Fevered Visions. My opponent has 6 cards in his hand, and if I play it, I'm likely to draw more lands. So that's why I decided to do that instead of playing Sin Prodder. It's also clear our opponent has plenty of removal in the deck. So we're going to get in there with Storm Chaser, dropping him to 12. We get to draw an extra card while our opponent Evolving Wilds, and we hit another land, which is good. So our opponent then plays Ruinous Path, but they take 2 from Fevered Visions at the end of their turn, dropping them to 10. And we continue to not draw burn spells. We've actually drawn 0 burn spells that can go to the head in this game, which is very strange. But we play Chandra here, figuring... Oh no, we play Sin Prodder, excuse me. I probably should have played Chandra there. She had the chance to flip fairly quickly. But it turns out it doesn't matter because my opponent would have been able to kill either one of them. My opponent plays Sylvan Advocate, which is bad, and a Morph. Luckily, we figure it's Den Protector, right? I mean, given what Morphs are actually played in Standard. Why is it being slow here? Okay, we Fire Impulse the Morph. Our opponent goes down to 8. We draw a Tormenting Voice, but we play Abbot first. At least I hope I do. Yes, I do. And we see a Fiery Impulse. That doesn't do much for us. So we cast Chandra, or no, Sin Prodder. Whatever I do. I cast Sin Prodder, again in an attempt to get sort of a source of damage out there. But our opponent plays another Sylvan Advocate. And then he Ruinous Paths the Prodder, so again, his removal would have killed my creatures anyway. And then he plays a third Advocate, you guys. He plays a third. And he has Hissing Quagmires, 3 of them in play. So things, even though we have our opponent at 8, suddenly he has 3, 4, 5s and a Hissing Quagmire that becomes a what? An 8/8 in play, okay? So things aren't looking great. Here, I cast Tormenting Voice, discarding a land, trying to draw into something that can get me out of this dire situation. I play a second Abbot, figuring I can at least block, and then I Twin Bolt my opponent, taking him down to 6. And so if I draw really well on my next turn, I needed 2 creatures to block just to survive. If I draw really well on my next turn, I figure I can kill him. And I have Fiery Temper. That's half of what I need to kill him. I need to draw either an Exquisite Firecraft or another Fiery Temper on this turn to kill him. I guess Avacyn's Judgment probably would have worked too, but yeah, he makes 2 of these things into 8/8s because he got his 3 Sylvan Advocates. And he attacks with all of them. I have to block the 2/8 just to survive. I go to 2. So it comes down to what I draw from on my turn. What would I draw? I drew a Fiery Impulse. But because I have Fevered Visions in play, I can wait until the end of my turn, see what I draw, and if I hit another Fiery Temper, that's the only card that can save me and win me the game at this point. So would I do that? Would that be what happens? No, we drew Evolving Wilds and we lost. So that was game 1. Our opponent's triple Sylvan Advocate, Hissing Quagmire thing completely destroyed us. I sided in Roasts because of Sylvan Advocates. I don't exactly remember what I took out. Maybe Fiery Impulses. I wish that part had been recorded, but it wasn't. But I'm pretty sure I sided in Roasts. I usually do when I see Sylvan Advocates. So we lost game 1. Game 2 you'll see right after this live. So enjoy game 2. Hey guys, we're going into the second game of match 4 of not Shadows of Innistrad, of a standard league with our blue-red burn deck. You just saw, unfortunately not live, the first game, which we lost because my recorder crashed. So I just had to show you the recording from Magic Online for the first game. But this one will be live, so that's good. And I would like to play first. And this is a good hand. I like it a lot. We have lots of ways to do damage early. Well, I mean, we're going to draw into more ways to do damage early. Let's just draw the Fiery Temper that we always want and seem to draw a lot of. Okay, we didn't, but I think that's okay. More burn is good. I think we play Storm Chaser here. End our turn. Advocate. So we'll be able to kill it eventually, and likely before he gets enough lands. So because Fiery Impulse will do 3 eventually. So I think we just go ahead here and use our Sorcery Speed spell to take him down to 17, and then swing to take him down to 15. And then next turn we'll be able to Impulse for 3 if we cast Twin Bolt or Tormenting Voice. So, oh, no we won't, because why did I do what I did? Apparently I already played a land. I should have played my Evolving Wilds, but I did not. I mean, it's still true that I can do what I said, but I definitely should have played my Wild since I wasn't going to use that mana anyway, obviously. All right. Another one. Wow. This guy gets a lot of them. Okay, so we're going to use Twin Bolt here. Yeah, I think we go for it. On his Dome. Which gives us enough damage to use Fiery Impulse on one of them. Then we drop him to 10. Okay. Let's see what we're given. Tireless Tracker. Well, we can kill that a lot of ways. Yeah, we still can. He does get 2 clues here. The question is whether we Twin Bolt that thing. I'm not sure what the answer is. It depends what we draw to a degree, but I feel like we can probably burn our opponent out before he can kill us. Alright, so I'm going to get a mountain. I guess getting an island there isn't bad, because then my Fumarole can attack. And it's not a bad attacker. Well, we drew Roast, which is nice. I don't really want to cast Tormenting Voice right now. I think I go ahead and use Roast here, rather than on the tracker. And then we use Twin Bolt on the tracker. Since I can kill both his creatures and still get in for 3, I think it's probably right to do that before they both get larger. And we still drop him to 7, and we still have a Tormenting Voice. So we have a shot to draw a couple cards and burn him out. Obnixilis. Okay, that's not awesome for us. Kills our dude. Firecraft's pretty good. I guess we just fire that off. We're just going to try to burn out our opponent. Oh, no, we don't. Woo. We want our opponent to pay life to draw cards right now that he's at 3. I think we should just get to draw. He's not going to draw a card, is he? No. Fiery Temper. No, it's not Fiery Temper. But I think we'd rather play it than Tormenting Voice. Okay, well now we play Tormenting Voice. Discarding our other Tormenting Voice. Trying to draw more burn here. Of course, we drew another Tormenting Voice. Maybe I should have held on to that Wilds. I definitely should have. That was bad. All right, so we end our turn. Yeah, I should have held on to it because drawing extra cards gives me a really good chance of doing what I need to do. All right. Come on, we have lots of cards that can kill this guy in our deck. Just give them to us. Just give them to us. Don't let us get killed. I wish he would go to 2. Then we have even more cards, but it doesn't look like he's going to. All right. Increase the likelihood of our drawing burn, and I will get an eye now because our Fumarole is in play. So good right now. I mean, I can kill this, and I'm dead next turn if I don't, but I'm dead next turn if I do, right? I'm not dead next turn if I do. If he has another Advocate, I'm dead. That would be his 3rd one, but I wouldn't put it past him, what we've seen. And that gives me another chance to try to draw what I need. And if I Tormenting Voice now, there's really only so many cards in my deck that can do it for me. It would draw me 2 cards. So I think we just use the Impulse. We go to 1, right? We go to 1. And then we get another shot with Tormenting Voice next turn. Because if we just miss on Tormenting Voice, we lose. If we do this, we get another shot. So I think it's what we do. We might still die, but it's worth it. I think that's the play. Tormenting Voice has never been this awkward for me, but I also don't usually draw 3 of them. So, and if I hadn't played, ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. So now we have 1 shot to draw what we need. And we go to 1 here. Nope, not what we need. Darn it. Should have cast my Tormenting Voice. Let's see what we would have drawn. Yeah, we end up losing this time to Jund. Draw a card. Yeah. Well, at least Tormenting Voice wasn't going to win us the game there. All right, so we fall to 3-1, but we're still looking to go 4-1, which does mean we net. If we get there, we get a QP and we get a pack. So that would be nice. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.